What's up, guys? I've got a little advice for all you beginners out there who maybe have never even really worked on a car, and you're looking at maybe you want to build one or get an old car to work on. And I think the most important thing that you can do before you even start working on a car is find somebody who's been doing it their whole life. If you don't have a family member or a friend that you can talk to, go around town, find one of the restoration shops. I guarantee you, no matter where you live, there's probably one within 50 miles of you. Somebody who restores cars. Go find them, go talk to them, ask them for a job, ask them to show you how to work on stuff, buy them some beer, whatever it takes. Befriend them. Because they are the people who have these engines, these parts. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to be left to your own devices on eBay. You're going to be left to your own devices on Marketplace, and you can find good deals there. I found plenty of good deals on Marketplace. But these engines, particularly the old school stuff, if that's what you're trying to build, you got to find the old school guys, because they're who have the parts. I picked this motor up for $300 with a transmission. $150 for the motor, $150 for the transmission. That is a scrap price. And this motor, as far as I can tell thus far, is in pristine condition. We will be floor starting this motor very soon. I got a bunch of parts on the way. Can't see it, but crank pulley and oil filter housing and starter. The other two things I needed was a dipstick tube, a crank bolt, and that's where even more of this advice comes in. So I work at inside of a body shop. I don't actually work for them. I work for the owner's son. And I have a good relationship with the body shop owner. He's been restoring cars in that shop since 1976. He's worked there 7 days a week, every week since 1976. He has forgotten more than I'll ever know about cars. So, knowing that, I asked him all kind of questions about, any kind of question I have about this motor. Where to find parts, what kind of parts I need. The other two things I needed to get this motor running was a dipstick tube and a crank bolt. So, this man who sold me this motor, I work with him every day, talk to him every day. I get to ask him all kind of questions when I'm building cars about whatever I need to know, and he usually has some kind of useful answer. Today I said, hey, I get these little piddly parts I need to get this motor going. Do you have a dipstick tube and a crank bolt to get this motor going? He stopped what he was doing in the middle of his workday, started going through a bunch of pile of parts with me, and we came up with a dipstick tube and we came up with a crank bolt. This doesn't look like much, but it's $50 thereabouts that I would have had to spend somewhere else on eBay or Marketplace or wherever else looking for parts that these old guys have. The old guys have them, and they have a lot of them. That's where you get cheap parts. They want to help us young guys out. They want to see us build these cars, and they want to pass the torch on, and they don't want the old ways to be forgotten. There's something to be said for the old school stuff. It's not the most fuel efficient. It's not the fastest really anymore. But what it is simple and reliable and fun to work on. So, that said, get yourself an old guy. Go learn something from them, and they might have some spare parts for you. That's my advice for today.